Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area Tuesday night, but multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean.
Something is in the sky. What is that?
This video was taken by Misitina Sape at 8:26 Tuesday night near Haleakala Avenue in Nanakuli. Not long after, a woman named Mariah spotted the same thing passing over Princess Kahanu Estates.
I don't know, I looked up. And then I was like, oh, started calling my husband then because it was all in the garage. I was like, hey, look up there. See what I see. They all said, yeah.
The 38-year-old says she's never really been a believer in UFOs, but the bright blue object had them so intrigued they jumped in the car and started following it.
I don't know what it was. This one was going so fast.
The journey ended less than 3 miles from where it began on Farrington Highway in front of the Board of Water Supply building after the object appeared to drop into the ocean.
Oh, the land in the water, whatever it is.
She described it as being larger than a telephone pole and says she never heard it make any sound.
We called 911 if I have like one cop or somebody for come out and come check them out.
While officers were on scene, she says they spotted a second light.
My husband went look up and he seen the white one coming. The white one was smaller, was coming in the same direction as the blue one.
They lost sight of the object after it passed over a nearby mountain. This morning, we asked Honolulu police if investigators figured out what fell in the water. A spokesperson told us they didn't have any information. Meanwhile, officials from the FAA said they received a report from police Tuesday night about a possible plane down in the area, but had no aircraft disappear off radars and no reports of overdue or missing aircraft.
Bro, that's like a UFO ball.
Although Mariah's had a couple days to think about it, she says she's still baffled by what she saw.
To this day, I don't know. If you guys can find out what it was, I'll let you know, you know what I mean?
Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now. She says she's still baffled by what she saw.
To this day, I don't know. If you guys can find out what it was, I'll let you know, you know what I mean?
Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now.
Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Barakashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teaching real well. Peace and citation to the hopeful elect. We got the brothers over here in Tampa, Florida, bringing out this word, and we're going to go into a video that we saw on ABC 7 News about a chariot. It says bright blue UFO seen crashing into ocean near Hawaii prompts call to 911 FAA. So a woman saw a chariot go into the water. All right, and as you probably seeing the video on the screen right now, it says Hawaii, an identified flying object in Hawaii caught enough people's attention to get the Federal Aviation Administration involved. FAA agents confirmed they did receive reports about the UFO from police who were getting several 911 calls about it. So this video of this chariot went out into a big portion of that island in Hawaii. Many people saw this marvelous thing where this chariot went into the water, as you've seen on the screen. And that shows you the Lord is coming. All right, the Lord is coming with great power. We're about to get delivered. It's also coming as Esau's ready to make his roll. They got something, this new strand that came out. People dying left and right, saying people gonna get more infected. Times are gearing up, you know what I'm saying, towards martial law, towards Jacob's trouble, all right, towards nuclear destruction. And it shows you that the Lord is coming soon, all right? So we're gonna grab a precept. I'm gonna grab mine first. It says, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 13, behold, he shall come as clouds, and his chariot shall be as a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. Woe to us, for we are spoiled. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy thoughts lodge within thee? Shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? So the Lord is coming with great power. He's coming with the clouds is symbolic to the chariots, or people call UFOs. All right. And this video is saying there's a bright blue UFO, as you see on the screen, going into the water. All right. Going to show you that the Most High is coming with marvelous vehicles, great chariots to destroy America, but also to render salvation to the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. It says his horses were swifter than eagles. So if you see a eagle fly, eagles are the highest flying birds in the sky. They fly very fast, and they can swoop down and take out their prey. All right. So the chariots are going to fly faster than that and come down and do a marvelous work upon this place, man. It says, "Woe to us, for we are spoiled," which means we have gone off. All right, we are sinning. We have been sinning against the Lord, man. All right, we are in this mortal flesh, spoiled. All right, for Jerusalem, wash thine heart, which means your mind, from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee, which are the thoughts of this world, the cares of this life, those mortal thoughts? We got to get rid of those things and get prepared for the kingdom, because the Lord is coming with great power and glory.
Right here, go ahead and grab yours, actually.
This is Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe.
Right, so what Zechariah is seeing here is a chariot. All right, he described it as a flying robe. Now chariots come in all different shapes and sizes. All right, and the one you saw in the post-production, it was like a blue beam of light. All right, and these chariots hold the holy angels in them, man. All right, and they're coming back with great destruction. All right, that's why now is the time to get right and to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua more than ever, because brothers have been having dreams, visions of these chariots, and even seeing them in person. And now they're showing themselves more than ever. I think it was in New York City, UFO sightings was over 230%. All right, in 2020 alone. So how much more so in 2021? Go ahead, Ak.
That's it on that.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Verse 2, it says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, and length therefore is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth."
Right, so he said that this is a curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. All right, so the Lord explained to Zechariah what he was seeing. Now, these chariots are a curse to the other nations, man, because these chariots are coming back to destroy and zap all these other nations, including you wicked Israelites, man. All right, gonna be sending out laser beams like they show in the movies. Go ahead.
"For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it."
And who is that talking about? That's talking about Esau Edom, man. All right, stole the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, brought them to the shores of America, and he swears on the Lord falsely, man. All right, so he is going to be cut off by these chariots. These chariots are coming back to destroy a great number of people. That's why now is a high time to wake out of sleep. All right, as Romans 13 says.
Kind of got that.
Go ahead and grab it.
This is Romans chapter 13 verse 11. "And that knowing that time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep."
So you're supposed to know the times that you're living in. Now we understand that only the elect are going to understand the times that we are living in. Everybody else has been blinded. So they have no idea the times we are living in. So it says, in that knowing the time, that now it is a high time to awake out of sleep. You see the earthquakes, you see the chariots, you see the rumors of wars, you see the pestilence, you see everything. But the blind don't see it, man. So now is a high time to wake out of sleep. Go ahead.
"For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe."
Right, so now our salvation is nearer than we believe. That's why the Lord said, hey, lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right.
Yeah, and that's why you see what you see on the screen, man. All right, we're gonna start to see more and more chariots getting closer and closer. Like, you're gonna see chariots outside your house, chariots outside your job, chariots where you ride down the street, getting closer and closer, showing you that the Lord is coming nearer and nearer. All right, the day of our redemption draweth nigh.
And like we just we read in Zechariah that these chariots are a curse. Well, guess what? They're a blessing for the elect, because the salvation of Israel is going to come by way of these chariots. All right, the chariots are a curse to the other nations and the 2/3, and a blessing to the elect.
We got a precept. It's the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption is draweth nigh.
Now, when you look up, that resembles hope. You know what I'm saying? Keep your chin up. All right, and not only that, you looking up for the chariots, man. Because now, you know, the chariots have always been here, but they used to be very seldom or rare to see. Now you see them. You go outside, you stare up in the stars for 20 minutes. You seeing 5, 6, 7 chariots, man. So that's the times we are living in. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, brothers. 2021 could really be the year that we get the hell out of Mystery Babylon, man.
And that right there is a sign why we seeing so many chariots. Like the brother was saying, in New York there was what, over 200% more chariot sightings, man. You see all these videos come out because that shows you that, hey, we getting close to that time when the Lord's gonna make his great return. All right, Armageddon, the day of judgment, and it's gonna be all hell break loose upon this place, and also what, the great deliverance of the elect of Israel.
Daniela, go ahead and bring yours out.
All the one. So I'm gonna bring out Second Kings chapter 6, and this is a story when the king of Syria warred against Israel, and the king of Israel heard the message from Elisha, and Elisha sent forth a spy. Elisha warned the king of Israel, and the king of Israel sent a spy to see what kind of like weaponry and what kind of like weapons that the king of Syria had. And let's get to it. This is the book of 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 14. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host. They came by night and compassed the city about. Verse 15. And when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early, gone forth, behold, and hosts compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? So he was like, Lord, the king of Syria, like pretty much like round about the city, and like now we're trapped, and now we're sieged. And the Lord said, in verse 16, and he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So he's talking about the heavenly chariots. You know what I'm saying? So verse 17, and Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. All right, so like the Lord, so Elijah asked the Lord to open Elisha's eyes, and now Elisha sees that there's more of chariots, like so-called UFOs within the sky than the king of Assyria's army. You know what I'm saying? Verse 18. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahweh and said, Smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. So the Lord asked, like for the angels that were controlling the chariots and blinded the whole army of Assyria. So, you know what I'm saying? So like, there's more angels than anybody. Like, there's more angels than anything else around, like in this world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like the angels are with us, according to Psalms 34:7. Like the angels are camping round about for those who fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and the scriptures even said that the Lord is coming with tens of thousands of angels, man. All right, so hey, there's gonna be millions of angels in the time that we're living into. All right, we're gonna see millions of chariots, man.
Psalm chapter 68 verse 17. The chariots of the Most High power, Alahayim, are 20,000, even thousands of angels.
20,000, even thousands.
The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
Right, and the Lord is coming back on a giant chariot. All right, a giant chariot that is going to cover the whole face of the earth, man. All right, Ezra has described it as a mountain. All right, so this chariot that Yahweh Shai is going to return in, the fathership is going to be gigantic. All right, and now keep in mind, one chariot, that chariot you just saw in the post-production video, can destroy the whole earth, man. One. And the Lord said he's coming back with tens of thousands of his chariots. All right, So this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. All right, and that's what we do. We stand bold in the face of people that afflict us, man. You know, this American society, they don't make no account for the labors that we do. We give our life for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, they're not out here giving us, hey, good job. Good job. Oh, you guys are doing a great job. Nah, hey, they make fun of us. They scoff. So guess what? We stand boldly in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, because the elect are going to be abducted. Okay, as they say it in the movies, you see someone getting beamed up into what they call a UFO. That's the salvation of Israel. And all these other people are going to be like in fear. All right, they're going to think that there's actually an alien invasion going on. But in reality, that's the salvation of Israel. All right, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. So they're going to look at the ones that getting beamed up like, yo, this is one of the elect, the guy we've been giving hell to. We've been calling him all different proverbs. We've been, looking at him like gum on the bottom of our shoes. It says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. So they're going to be saying this within themselves like, yo, we're fools for thinking this was, some nobody. But how is he getting beamed into a chariot? It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints. So that's what they're going to say, man. They're going to see our salvation and they're going to question and they're going to scream and say, man, how is this guy going to make it? How is this nigga or this spick making it into a chariot? But I'm stuck down here. And then what are they going to see? They're going to see the nukes flying, man.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. So, like the brothers were saying, hey, you're going to see a lot more chariots, and ultimately, this is how our Lord is coming back, man. He ain't coming back to die again. The Lord coming to shine, man. Jake gonna show out, and when it say clouds, it's talking about those UFOs, so-called UFOs. He's coming back with innumerable amounts of them, man. You have something to add, bro? Yep.
Because, hey, man, the Lord's, he's an omnipotent power, man. All right. And them chariots that we see, man, it's going to be a multitude of those things coming back, man, when the Lord comes back.
God, hey, if you still don't believe in UFOs, you have been blinded by the Lord. Even the U.S. military, the U.S. government has came out and openly said that UFOs are real, man.
Those UFOs are the Most High's chariots.
Right.
Hey, and it's funny, brother said that because I had two damn bug outs come on my page recently saying that the Lord was actually coming with horses, man. They say he's not coming with. Y'all really think he coming with UFOs? He coming with horses. All right, because they can't really break down these scriptures, man. They're not really in His word like that. They can't comprehend. They still got that Christian dogma in here where he gonna come through the sky with actual horses. Like the Lord come through the sky on a horse. The Lord's coming through with chariots, man. This is symbolic. This is a spiritual book. All right, this is a precept.
Real quick. If we got cars that are better than horses to travel, think about the Lord's vehicles. If we got vehicles that we can go to point A to point B and get there faster than a horse, how much more the Lord and His vehicles, His holy vehicles.
Not to mention Esau make all these movies about alien invasions. They ain't doing that for no reason, man. All right, who they calling those aliens are truly the holy angels, and our Lord is going to be in those chariots, man, amongst the holy angels. And when that time comes, the whole world is going to see it. The whole world is going to know it. They're going to know what time it is. He's going to be on the top of it. Got a precept. It says Isaiah chapter 47. I'm going to start at verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Because the brother was saying how the Lord, when he coming, he not coming back, you know what I'm saying, to die again, man. He's not gonna meet you as a man. He coming back with great glory, with great power in these chariots. All right, a God. It says, as for our Redeemer, Yahweh Shem Shai, host is his name, the Holy One of Israel, and the host of his name, which means what? The armies. All right, Yahweh of hosts, man. All right, the armies. All right, and the Lord has many armies. One of his armies are these chariots, which you call UFOs. Another host is these UFOs. I mean not UFOs. Missiles. Those missiles, man. All right, so when those missiles come, that's another part of the Most High's army. All right, the Yahweh of hosts, which means armies. The power of armies. Yahweh of armies. Also, he has what? The 144,000. All right, so the Lord when the Lord comes, it's gonna be a spectacular thing, because he gonna have armies coming against this nation. All right, he gonna have foot soldiers, which is gonna be the 144,000. All right, he gonna have an aerial force army. Hey, he got Leviathan that's coming out of the ocean, man. Overkill. You have chariots coming out of the water, man. All right, so no matter what you do, you're not gonna be able to. Esau is in trouble, man. The Lord's about to make a great invasion upon this place and destroy America. And that's what we all. Hey, and by the way, I want to point out too, it was a so-called I say she might have been Benjamin by her accent. It was two Jakes pretty much chasing the chariot, man. They chasing the chariot in the sky, and they chasing the chariot in the car. That's what the video said, man. They were chasing the chariot, showing you that was spiritual. That was a spiritual omen that, hey, the children of Israel are going to start chasing the Lord again, man. And that's what we're doing.
And she has said that she never really believed in UFOs. So the Lord made it known, like, hey, there's UFOs.
Call Yahweh Shem
There
Shai.
is UFOs, man.
And that's spiritual too, because if she said she never believed in it, how much more everybody else that saw? They said they was calling 911. They was calling upon Esau, man. They don't know who the Lord is. They're calling upon Esau. 911. Come on, man. We in the time where the Lord's about to make his word known, and the whole world is going to see it and feel it, man.
Everybody gonna be a believer in that day. It ain't gonna be one atheist in that day.
Yep.
Scripture says what? That every knee shall bow, man. All right. So when that time comes, it ain't gonna be no more words. Everybody gonna know what's up. Everybody gonna feel it, and we gonna make some serious times, man. All right. So that's pretty much is that it on that, brothers? We're going to close out.
I'm gonna bring this out one more time. You know what I'm saying? This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing that the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
So right now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. And even that dick woman in the video, she said she never believed in them, but now she's starting to wake out of that sleep. Now her mind is starting to wonder, man. When I first came into this truth, when I first started seeking the truth, the first thing I started questioning and researching was UFOs, man. All right, because there's something going on in those ships, and now coming into this truth, now we understand, man. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
And Israel has been catching nothing but hell here, hell and high water. All right, we under the curses. We need salvation from this place, and this right here is a sign of that our salvation is nearer than we believe, man.
That's right.
All right, Esau coming down with great wrath, talking about he trying to jab everybody up, man. Hey, now it's going to show you that when these devils make his move, the Lord gonna make his move. He's setting up his troops, and Esau setting up his troops, man. So Esau gonna come in and make their move, and the Lord gonna make his move, man. All right, and that's why we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone teaching real well. Peace and citations to the whole elect. Shalom.